Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are continuing our journey down the rabbit hole, which is McFarlane Toys releasing every possible Batman figure they could possibly release over the last however many years, plus even more now that the license is almost gone from them. It's such a strange thing that they are just cranking out so many figures at the end here. It's like you could have done so much more to not lose the license, it seems. And yet, instead, you're doing it at the end. And some things are good and some things are bad. This is a mix of both, I think. So that's why I wanted to talk about it. So let's go ahead and get it off the stand and take a closer look. Before we talk about the figure, I do want to show you my package. It is your standard McFarlane packaging. It is DC Multiverse Batman. Does it say on the side which Batman it is? Let's find out. The New 52. Okay, just straight up New 52. Except it's really not, so that's weird. But we'll talk about that in just a second. That's what the New 52 Batman looks like. Oh boy. What the... That's not the same thing, Todd. It's not the same thing. Whatever. Okay, there's the packaging. Alright, so this guy is, at the time of filming, at least in stock at Big Bad Toy Store. I'll put a link in the description below. And I'm going to do a question of the day for you. Have you jumped ship yet? Or are you still going strong? What is your situation with McFarlane Toys? For me, I was always a cherry picker. They released way too many things I didn't care about, but I do happen to like Batman quite a bit, so I had some things to choose from, though mostly they were bad things. And that is more so the case now than ever. More things to choose from, but more bad things also. Now, the reason I thought this was interesting is they made it out of a super light gray, which I thought was just kind of a cool look. It's almost white. It is closer to white than a neutral gray. That's interesting to me, and I like the idea of the belt, and just the general look of the figure seemed like a fun figure to have on the shelf. However, they did do the thing that they do, which is to use a weird body that is a mismatch of sizes. The legs are too big for the upper body, the arms match the upper body. It's just some weirdness going on. The sculpted details don't match from top to bottom, whatever. Like, these legs are completely unpanel lined, and then the chest and arms are panel lined. They added a new crotch that is heavily panel lined. It's just a weird mishmash, and I don't know what the boots and gloves are from. They maybe are new, even. I'm not sure, because like I said, I haven't purchased everything from them. I don't know for sure what these are from, if they're from something else or not. But this body is obviously old, and the head is new. I believe the head is new. I said that once before, and it was already used on something else. So I could be wrong. Like, they've done so many weird editions of things. I could be wrong. But that doesn't look like the New 52 head. It looks like some weird anime head with a weird frowny mouth. It's just a strange look for Batman. So it's like, don't buy this. Generally speaking, don't buy this if you're looking for like a really good Batman figure. However, it is unique looking, so if you're into getting like the Skittles of Batman that Todd's putting out, this is kind of a cool look. But the coolest thing about this guy is they did a wired cape. It comes out pretty far forward on the cowl, which is nice. Or somebody told me it's the mantle. The cowl isn't the bottom part, that's the mantle. Okay, thank you for the clarification. I appreciate it. I'll probably just continue to refer to it as the cowl because it's all one piece most of the time. Anyway, it comes out nicely. The mantle part looks pretty good, and the cape is not Barbie material. It's a slightly stretchy, nice material for a Batman cape. Yeah, if you have lighting behind it, it might be semi-transparent, but it is just a matte finish cape with a soft material that's going to drape nicely. The wires will hold it nicely. This is one of the better capes that we've seen coming out of Todd McFarlane's toy line. It's a good wired cape. You can do whatever you want with it, and it's going to drape. It's going to hang nicely. Like, yeah, you could use another wire in the middle, sure, but not at this price point. But it's so much better than the Barbie material that it's a shame it's on such a dog turd of a figure. But you can make this guy look decent. You throw a different head on it and don't pay attention to the disproportioned body, I think you'll be fine, other than the fact that they did this again. Like, they just made the forearm solid black and the elbow gray. There's no paint or anything going on there, so it's cheap looking. But there's something to it. Most of the figures in Todd's line are basically just custom fodder to make a better figure. But if you are collecting this line, it is a strange enough, unique enough figure with enough features to make it worth having, I guess, that you could justify it. I'm not saying on its own merits it is a good figure. To be clear, it has to be for somebody who is just trying to have a unique, weird Batman collection from McFarlane Toys. So I'm not even going to do proper ratings on this guy, because at this point, what's the point, right? it's a strange release. Now, as far as accessories go, you do need to know this. He comes with only the 2 trigger finger hands. To go back to the beginnings of this line, I guess, Todd was like, you know what? We started giving him good hands. Should we take those away? We should. No more hands for Batman. Just trigger finger hands, as he's known for having. But you do get the grapnel gun, which I guess makes sense for a trigger finger hand, and a batarang, which you could fudge into a trigger finger hand, so I'll give him a little bit of credit there, but no fist hands or anything is obviously ridiculous. Crappy display stand, crappy card, whatever. 0 out of 10 for accessories. I'm gonna rate that. There are gonna be 2 things I rate: the accessories and one other thing. As far as articulation goes, we've already seen this all before, guys. It's standard, not particularly good, but usable enough articulation with, in this case, a surprisingly nice cape. The head does move around really well, because ball pegs are great when you do them right. It's super easy to get really good range out of the head, so that's awesome. The shoulders, this butterfly joint is there. It's not bad. It's alright. Shoulders are super loose on mine. This one's not even the bad one. This one's really loose. But yeah, he's functional. It is an action figure by definition, and you couldn't argue against it. Is it a particularly good one? No. No, it's not. The elbows are goofy looking, but they function. The wrists have ball hinges in there, but they're hidden under the gauntlets. The diaphragm joint and ab crunch. He leans, or waist, whatever, waist ball. He leans back all the way. He leans forward surprisingly well for a McFarlane figure. To the side, it's okay. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's just not very good. Going out to the side, the legs work. Going forward, you have to stretch that diaper a whole bunch, so you could just trim some of that plastic away. Though they did a good job covering the cheeks up there, so that's nice. There is a thigh swivel. It doesn't do much. Double jointed knees are heinous. That's horrible, but they function. And then for the ankles, we have the ball hinges, which are supposed to be heavily ratcheted, though mine's messed up. It feels like it doesn't have any ratcheting. Not really. Does this one? Are his joints finally, or his molds finally wearing out? Or what's going on? The ratchets aren't as heavy, but things are starting to look sloppier than ever. But it is, it does exist. That's the best thing I can say about it. It does exist. It has a few unique things, so yeah, that's a thing. But the last thing I'm going to rate on this guy, which may be one of the last times we do this, so we can't, the cape is bleeding or something. That's weird. You see that? Anyway, we're going to rate the cake, because we may not get to do this for much longer. It's kind of a feminine looking cake for Batman, I would say. It doesn't have a lot of mass, though. It's just kind of wide. I'm going to give him only a 4 out of 10 for this cake. Like, it's there. It's not terrible, but it's not particularly good. And for those of you who don't know, we rate the cakes because when this line first came out, they sculpted butt cheeks and butt cracks in the weirdest way possible, so it became a meme on the channel, and it will be ending soon when the DC line is no longer with Todd McFarlane. So, final verdict on this guy. It's not a good figure. Do not buy it unless you know exactly what you're getting and you want to add it to your McFarlane Batman collection because it's unique or because you want the cape and you want to steal it for a custom. Those are good reasons. Otherwise, do not buy it. Even the cake's not that good. So that's it. Let me know what you guys think about this release in the comment section below, but I will be done there. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And if you haven't subscribed, you should. I have new videos just about every single day and thousands already on the channel. So make sure you come back for all of that. And in the meantime, keep collecting.